What's up, everyone? It's me, Tim, and I'm back. Thought that'd be fun. Rather than doing just Here Comes the Sun, you know, my style is to do a Nina Simone version, remixed. But as you can see, I have some vinyl finds, and as you can see, the first one is one that we've all come to know so well. I went to a record store yesterday, and then there was actually another record show in Charlotte at the same place I went to the first time, Tremont Hall. So this time they're doing it all day long. So I was able to get my hands on a few records. So I was looking through a big stack from this one collector, and there was only $3 records, and I came across this. And I was like, there was a couple, I think it was a man and a woman, that were together, and I told her, I was like, man, I'm so glad I found this. Thank you so much. And she's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, you're welcome, great. She didn't really get it as much as me. But it's like funny, how can I see this now after being in the VC and not get it, right? Like, it was $3. I'll be really excited to spin it. I started listening to the first couple tracks just the other day, and I was very, very impressed with the calling occupants of interplanetary craft. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know if there's any other versions of this or not. You guys know more than me, but I have right here the one on Capitol. It just says Klaatu. I know it's that title 347 something, but this is just Klaatu. Is that all that's supposed to be on it? $3. Not bad, right? So now I can share him with the love for that, you know. I got. Let me show this one. I started talking to the guys, a couple different guys there, about how becoming more interested in Genesis. You know, first of all, mainly because, you know, I first started realizing a little bit more about Genesis from King's Drummer, talking about them, and, you know, I didn't know much about who, I knew the names like Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins, but never really knew where they were a part of. So when King's Drummer showed the video for his I'm Gonna Change His Life and showed No Jacket Required from Phil Collins, it sort of taught me a little bit, and ever since then I've always connected that the band and those members with King's Drummer. Great channel, by the way, check them out if you haven't. And I don't really know too much history about Genesis. I didn't realize that Peter Gabriel, until yesterday, that Peter Gabriel left the band after a certain amount of albums that were early on. And then Ollie Rules, another guy with a great channel, started showing the stuff he was listening to recently and turned me on to the idea of checking out some stuff from Anthony Phillips, which I just recently downloaded, and that stuff sounds pretty cool too. So I wanted to get into some Genesis. I picked up So yesterday from Peter Gabriel. I would have shown it, but I think it's an awesome record, but Mary really wanted it, so I got it for her because she told me if I saw it, she would love to have a copy, and it's cool because we both sort of like it. She sent me a message one night and was like, oh my god, they play this song from Peter Gabriel called Mercy Street on NPR, and it's a great song. And then I really like Kate Bush, and then I found the video for Don't Give Up, so I got that and gave it to her. I picked this up for only $1 yesterday in great shape. Genesis, A Trick of the Tail. And I was talking to some gentlemen about it and stuff, and they told me this is the first record after Peter Gabriel left the group. But he said it's also a very strong record. So I got this for only $1. I was really happy to find this for only $1. Great shape on Atco, ATCO records. There you go. So, this is really exciting. Maybe my man Gary, one of our new guys in the VC, would know about this, and you know, I'm sure there's lots of other people, maybe Zach, or maybe Derek, or you know, anyone who knows their soul, maybe knows this in their R&B. I got into this woman a couple years ago, and this is the record that really blew me away. It's Millie Jackson, Caught Up. Millie Jackson's got some great stuff, man. This girl's got fire. This is really cool stuff. Basically, this album is just like a concept album. You know, it's one of those records that goes on without any sort of stopping in the tracks, and it just goes on and on and on, and it just tells a story. It's a concept of like her being the woman who this man is having an affair with, and it goes into so it's all about this love triangle, which is why the cover here is an awesome cover that I love. You know, caught up with 3 guys and 2 girls in a spider web, basically a love triangle. Hard, biting, powerful, and earthy, superb funk, all captured in this album. This guy is awesome, man. You really should check this out if you haven't yet. It's on Spring Records, which is part of Polydor. What's really funny is that, you know, there's records. I'm not really good with knowing this too well, but there were like a lot of scratches on this record, you know. And so I was like, I don't know, man, this is worth getting. I got this for only $2 from the guy, but it's like it's gonna play. Luckily, we were able to spin it on the record player in the venue, in the record show, and even the guy played it. He was like, man, it looks like crap, but it sounds great. So it's just a bunch of scratches, but there's no skips or anything. It's great to own this, so I'm excited about that. So those are the 3 I got from the record show. These are the ones I got from the record store. They were having their sale. Am I missing one? Oh, actually, sorry, one was the Peter Gabriel. So these 2 I had. It was buy 2, get the 3rd one for $1. So I paid $5 for each one of these. First of all, this is my first Marvin Gaye LP I have. I noticed a couple tracks, you know, from his more popular ones, like What's Going On. But I really wanted to check this out. This seems really cool. This is In Our Lifetime by Marvin Gaye. The artwork is just fantastic on this record. Really, really cool stuff. So this will really be, I've listened to tracks on MP3 version, but you know how it's a little bit different with vinyls and how you are really involved. So this will be my first really good delve into a Marvin Gaye album, side by side. 1 and 2. So, I picked this up. It's a used copy, also in great shape. Now, this one is actually on Tamla. So, it must be some type of reissue, because I remember reading that this was the last record that was put out on Motown before he moved from Motown Records to someone else, maybe Capitol or something. So this must be a reissue on Tamla, I think, but, you know, we all know Tamla. Predominantly, I know him from the Stevie Wonder records, but here you go. And the other one I got, I thought, Rob, I thought you'd be interested in this. Tell me if you know about this. It's pretty cool. I was just really turned on. This looks like an intriguing cover. This is like a band that put out this is a record from 1989. I think it's the reissue, though, actually. Bullet Lavolta, The Gift. And they're like, from what I read about them, I haven't listened to any of this stuff yet, is that they're sort of like a nice band with some mixes of punk and hardcore with melodic, and it sounded pretty good. I thought I was really intrigued. I thought it was pretty sick, because the cover in the front here has this woman with like baby's breath, and you know, I thought the name of the band was pretty cool. And on the backside, it's like really intense, and it has like her being like held around her neck with like, you know, being tied with like a gag in her mouth. So not that it's cool, you know what I mean? It's sort of inappropriate, but you know, it's intriguing, you know. And I thought the colors are very good. It's very, you know, if I saw this sleeve, I mean, if you saw this sleeve, wouldn't you be interested to know who it was? You know, they also do this cool thing where they put it backwards, put the letters backwards, like it's like an exact replica for the name of the band on both sides of the sleeve. So yeah, those are the things I picked up. So I figured it'd be a good time to show you the vinyl videos and make another video so I can show you this and tell you guys. A lot of you guys have been really asking me and really appreciate it. About how everything's going with my job. You know, like Paulie Walnut's been asking about it. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yet, but there was a user named Bruce L. Aaron who sent me a message on my channel asking about it, saying he was praying for me, which I'm very, very grateful for. I'm praying, by the way, I just realized I have this name tag on here because I volunteer at my church for the kids ministry, so my name is Tim Henderson, so you know. Anyway, I got an interview on Wednesday. After like almost a little bit more than a week since when the interview happened, just a couple nights ago on Friday, I got this email at like 6:30 at night saying that basically I'm supposed to call tomorrow to schedule a time for Wednesday for an interview. I mean, so I couldn't be happier, you know. I mean, I got the first step done with, you know, getting ahead of everyone, hopefully, and getting that personal time with the manager, not just applying online. Now we're going to do the formal interview. I'm guessing it might be with the recruiter. It's a recruiter who I know at least scheduled it. But yeah, so the interview will be happening Wednesday. I got the suit at the dry cleaners, and I'm just going to just knock it out of the park and just, you know, show them what's what and show them I mean business. This is what I need, guys. I would need anyone to pray for me. If you don't pray, which is totally cool, just keep me in your thoughts. And that's on Wednesday. But, you know, to get off that, now that I've actually mentioned that, I want to let you guys know also to do me a favor and do our good friend Rob a favor and keep him and his father in your hearts. I'm pretty sure that it's the 27th, that's tomorrow, that Rob's dad is going into surgery. So, you know, I never got all the details from you, Rob, on what that was all about and why. I just know that he's been going into it. And, you know, we're getting closer, though. I can tell it's happening, so I'll learn more. But, you know, my thoughts are with you. I'll be praying for you tonight and tomorrow. You know, send me a message if you want to let me know what time he's going in. I'll do, you know, an extra prayer right around that time for you. I'd be more than happy to. But, yeah, so let's keep all of our thoughts and our prayers in for Rob and his dad tomorrow. And then Wednesday is my big interview with Wells Fargo. So hopefully I can get myself into that real good career job so I can raise the fam and show Mary that I'm man enough to bring in some bills and take her out to some nice restaurants and, you know, just move in my next step in life. So, alright guys, well thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one. I may be posting a couple videos today anyway, so you might be seeing more of me today on this beautiful Sunday. Maybe you guys watching the Oscars at 6 or 7. Probably be checking them out. Take care.